Now, as for Bitcoin is doing something pretty interesting here as well because it's also getting rejected at a resistance level. Bitcoin's been getting rejected all the way up here at about 23.5K. Hasn't been able to get above 23.5K. And that's why you're seeing Bitcoin is now like slowly but surely pulling back down here to this green area. The green areas always are supply and demand areas for more demand. It shows more demand in these areas. So we're definitely pulling back down to this heavy demand area. And the good thing about that right now, we do see high activity here expected, but obviously it was high selling activity. But the good thing about us pulling back down to this area here is now we get to build that momentum up once we actually get back down here. And see these green areas, these are heavily shaded green, which means that there's lots of demand for Bitcoin in those areas. You can also see back here, the second it gets to those areas, heavy demand, it starts to immediately pump. You can even see over here on the oscillator, overbought the second we got over there because there's just a lot of pumping that happens because there's a lot of demand. So you were seeing those bullish signals on the oscillator. You're seeing the selling slowing down and the buying speeding up, which are very, very bullish signals there. And then now you can also see on the oscillator over here, we're getting a bearish signal now. So that's important to look at now too. So now you're seeing this area here was overbought as this area here. And then now you're seeing the next buying wave is very small, which is a bearish signal. That's why it says bear. And that is exactly why now we are seeing a selling wave forming up. So this is like the beginning of the selling wave, and I definitely believe we're probably going to end up pulling back down here to about 23K flat and probably going to get back down to 22K. That's kind of what it looks like. But we do have more demand in this area, so it might not actually drop down to 22K. It might hit 23K and then bounce back up because of all that demand in that area for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's been, hovering in the same area for a while. So if we do end up breaking it, it could be this area is high activity for selling, right? Because it says high activity expected in the area where we're at now, or right below where we're at now. But it could easily be high selling activity. So that's why you want to pay attention to that because then it gets moderate and then it gets low, right? And this is for institutional investors when we're talking about Bitcoin here. Now we're coming down here to 21.2K. So this is our support down here. So if we were to break all these areas up here, about 23K and break that support, we would end up going down about 21.2K. So there's a lot, going on here with Bitcoin, but we still have high activity in the area of 20K. So there's still lots of demand for Bitcoin in 20K. So it'll be hard for us to go below 20K here in Bitcoin. I don't know whether or not we'll do that or not, but we'll see. We just now had a bullish signal in Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. That's constituted by this right here. So you can see here to here it was bullish, and we had an increase in the price. And you can see here on the oscillator that selling started to slow down and that buying started to speed up. But it looks like this buying wave is now curving back downwards, meaning that selling pressure is coming in, and that's why we've seen the selling pressure that we're seeing now. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. There will be lots more content coming to this channel in the near future. And this is the Marcellus Clips channel. So if you want to see the full length videos for all of these videos, go ahead and check out the link in the description for my Marcellus channel. You can find all the full videos for all of these videos. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Shout out to everyone that watched the video. We're going to be continuing to grow on this channel. Big shout out to you all, and I'll see you in the next video.